Hi, Steve and Caleb with Brownells here. Today we're going to take you through some of the do's and don'ts when you're hosting a new shooter for his first shooting experience or her first shooting experience. So, what do you want to do to get somebody off on the right foot?
Well, to get them off on the right foot, I would say you kind of really just want to ease them into it, and I'll start by telling you a story of what you don't want to do. This is a true story. When I was gunsmithing in South Louisiana, there was a dad bringing in his kid, taking him on his first hunting trip. Great start so far.
Yeah.
But he was convinced that this kid needed a 300 Win Mag and an ultra lightweight stock.
So this was an elk hunt in Montana or something?
This was whitetail in Louisiana, so maximum shot probably 100 yards, you know. But he was just completely caught up on that. That's what he shot. That's what his kid needed. And I know to this day, I mean, I didn't get to see any of the aftermath or anything, but you know that kid did not enjoy shooting after that experience.
Probably not. You know, even a 30-30 seems like a lot of gun your first time out.
Yeah, and I remember as a kid starting off with a 243, and it wasn't a lot, but it was a noticeable amount of recoil.
When you're young, you're not used to the noise.
Yeah,
The recoil's nothing, but the noise really gets you.
Yeah, I mean, 9-year-old me, that was plenty of gun.
Right. So when you take somebody out, well, I started on a 22, and it was really easy. You know, that's the way I like to see people start to learn trigger control and sight alignment and all that kind of stuff. But for actually hunting, you know, something a little on the light side is, you know, stress bullet placement over power.
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it comes down to, especially in those close range shots for hunting and stuff like that. The key here is to not do overkill. Don't do too much. Especially, you know, when you're dealing with kids and things like that. Ease them in, give them a 22, let them get a feel for it. 22s are fun to shoot. I love shooting a 22. I know my kids do. That's a good way to ease into it and then just step up from there.
Right, you can go up to a 243 or a 708 or a 6.5 of some kind. You know, a Creedmoor doesn't kick much, 6.5 by 55.
Yeah, exactly. And keep in mind that, especially when you're dealing with handguns, there's no one gun that's great for everybody. Picking guns is like picking shoes. You got to find the one that fits you.
Now that's probably more relevant now because a lot of people are buying a handgun for self-defense more than any other time in U.S. history anyway. So what do you do there? You know, give them a Desert Eagle in 50 caliber or a 22 pocket pistol? I
know it's hard nowadays, but the best thing to do is to really just, if you can, get them in a gun store, get their hands on the gun. Let them see, you know, what fits them the best. Because one of the big negative things we're seeing currently is that there's not a lot of availability on handguns. So a new shooter will buy a gun that doesn't necessarily fit them, and then they think that they just don't like it.
Right.
And really it's the gun, that gun doesn't fit them.
Yeah, there's a whole world of guns out there that they've not explored yet, so they have no preference whatsoever. And I've noticed a lot of people do really well with the new polymer guns, you know, the striker-fired guns.
Yep.
A lot of people can just pick up a Glock and do well with a little bit of instruction with it.
Yep, exactly, and that's really what it is. You got to find what suits that particular shooting style best.
But the less complicated, the fewer controls to worry about, it just seems to ease them into the sport a lot quicker.
Yep, keep it simple, start simple.
And if you can start with a 22, even better, you know, just to learn the fundamentals.
Yep, that's exactly it. So if you have anything you'd like to add, please leave it in the comments down below. As always, feel free to give us a call on the tech line as well. Until then, we'll see you next time.